In a one-on-one sit-down interview, the president acknowledged that the ICC indictment remained a challenge in his public life. Uhuru outlined the legacy he would like to leave behind when his term as president comes to an end, as well as the reason why the laptop project is an important milestone in the country. He, however, says he will cooperate with the Hague-based court until, in his words, he proves his innocence. Here now is part of that interview by KTN's Sunrise live host Yvonne Okwara earlier today. Take a look.
Some may say that perhaps you were held hostage to a promise that you made before the election and now have to make it, even with all the practicalities, difficulties that we're seeing with it.
Indeed, it's going to be a challenge. But we did make a pledge, we did make a promise to Kenyan children. And it was part of our pledge to transform this country, to help move this country and to transform this country and to digitize this country, to create greater opportunities for the young people of this country. Now, we need to begin preparing our children. We need to be able to look at this program not just from the narrow side of provision of a laptop to a child, but to look at it from the bigger way. Where are we going as a society if we don't arm our children?
When you were finance minister, you had introduced the Passats, the Volkswagen Passats, which were to help bring down the cost of government spending and not using the fuel guzzlers at that time. However, now we're seeing a bit of a shift from that, and we're seeing some fuel guzzlers out on the roads.
We're working on that, I can assure you.
Because now you are in the position to actually make that. You're not asking anybody now.
I'm not asking anybody, and indeed we did introduce that policy with the aim of ensuring that we have greater efficiency and more economy and to reduce unnecessary expenditure. It sort of went slow when I left the Treasury, but like you correctly stated, I'm now back in a position where I can make it happen, and I will make it happen.
All right. So we will be seeing a statement to the governors and the senators and all.
Well, unfortunately, the governors are not directly within my control or ambit, but definitely, especially with regard to the national government, you will see that. Okay. You will definitely see that.
You will be facing trial in a foreign land. Let's talk about that.
Well, like I said, these are the challenges that we have. We have said that we are people who believe in due process. We will face up to the challenges, and I believe strongly, given the fact that I know I am completely innocent of all charges, that we will be proved guilty. But as believers in due process, we will allow due process to be followed, and we will abide and follow the law while remaining completely focused on the agenda we have for this great country called Kenya.
Mr. President, 5 years from now, if we happen to be sitting here at this very spot again, what will you say you will have achieved? What do you hope to have achieved by that time? What can we hold you to? What can we tell our KTN viewers that you will have done in the next 5 years?
I am really hoping that I will be able to have a united nation that is hopeful, that has created opportunities, especially for our young men and women, because they form the bulk of our society. They are the ones who have really felt hopeless or neglected. But a country that will be giving hope now, as opposed to having a despondent youth, but a hopeful youth, a youth hopeful for their future, but more so, having hopefully successfully dealt with the issue of food insecurity in this country.